Let us take next example to understand frequency distribution. We have example number 10.5. A review of the first 30 pages of a statistic book reveals the following printing mistakes. So this is for first 30 pages, say for first 10, 20 and 30. So in page 1 you have 0 mistake, in page 2 you have 1 mistake, in page 3 you have 3 mistake, in page 4 also you have 3 mistake, and the list goes up to page 30. Now you have to make a frequency distribution of printing mistakes. I mean, you have to make the frequency distribution of printing mistakes. That is, you have to find the total frequency of printing mistakes and how it is distributed over the pages. So what we can do is, in previous video, if you recollect, in previous video where we had the example of baby boy and baby girl, we were able to find, or we were able to compute the frequency easily because the number of babies were small. So we were able to compute, but when the number or the level goes up, the physical computing on look would be difficult. So there we have to follow what is known as tally method. We'll do that. For this we have to construct a table now. We'll give the heading for the table. Probably in the next page I'll write here frequency distribution. Frequency distribution of number of printing mistakes in first 30 pages of the book. Let's go back to the question. Here you notice that in certain pages you don't have any mistake, like page 1 where you don't have any mistake, then in page 8 you don't have any mistake, page 10 also you don't have any mistake, then in page this should be page number 14 you don't have mistake, page 19 you don't have mistake. So there are some pages where you don't have mistake, and in some pages you have one mistake. That is, in page number 2 you have one mistake, in page number 9 you have one mistake, page number 12, page 13, then page 29. So these are the pages where you have one mistake. In this way, what we can do is we can identify how many mistakes are there page wise, or what we can in turn do is we have so many number of mistakes. See, the minimum mistake is 0. Let me repeat, the minimum mistake is 0 and the maximum mistake which we have to pick from this table appears like 6. So the maximum mistake is 6. So what we can do is, let us list out the mistakes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 including 0, and we'll identify in how many pages these mistakes were repeated. So that is going to give us the frequency. First let's start with 0. If you notice 0 mistakes you have in page number, I mean you have in 1 page, you have in 2 page, you have in 3 page, you have in 4, 5, so it should be 5. So in 5 pages you have 0 mistake. So what we'll do, we'll write that in this table. We'll give the heading first, printing mistake. Number 1, printing mistake. Then we'll have what is known as tally marks. Then we'll add the tally marks to make it as frequency. Let's go back to the question. The question says you have 0 mistakes in 5 pages. So here I'll write printing mistake 0 you have in 5 pages. So we'll draw the tally marks. First page, second page, third page, fourth page, and for fifth page we'll make a cross. So this tells us the frequency is 5. Let us go back to the question once again. You have one printing mistake in certain number of pages. Let's number them. You have one printing mistake in second page, then your second printing or second one printing mistake occurs in page 9. Then you have 3, 4, 5. It means in 5 pages you have one printing mistake. So I'll write here one printing mistake you have in 1, 2, 3, 4 and strike. So this gives a 5 printing mistakes. So in this way, let's see for 2 printing mistakes. We are going to have 2 printing mistakes in 1, 2. This is going to be in page number 5. Then you have in page number 15, page number 17, page number 21, page number 23, 24. So I'll strike them here. You have 2 printing mistakes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So you have 2 printing mistakes in 6 pages. In this way I can give you the output for the remaining. You have 3 printing mistakes in again 6 pages. You have 4 printing mistakes in 1, 2, 3, 4. So only 4 pages. You have 5 printing mistakes in only 2 pages, and you have 6 printing mistakes in only 2 pages. So this is going to tell you the total printing mistake is equal to 30. So this total frequency is distributed over so many pages, or this total mistake of 30 is distributed over these many pages. So this is the inference we get from this table, and this is how frequency distribution is useful for us.